And welcome back, y'all. Dragon Slayer's crew here. Well, sadly with no one. Don't know where everyone is, but welcome back on to Pierce Crypts. Had a good time, and well, we try to, I guess, maybe make this last one a good one. As I said last time, if no one showed up or showed real interest in doing these, there's really no more point for us to do them. So, it's been a fun ride. It's been a fun blast, but I don't think anyone's going to show up anymore. So, kind of ruins the plan of what we had for today. I honestly don't know what to do in this scenario. We're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place where no one's here, by myself, and it's hotter than sand blazes hells in this office right now. I don't know. Other than that, I guess in other news, hopefully you guys are enjoying a little bit of the Dakota 16X series we brought back. I would love to bring back the where we all play together on our own dedicated server, but I don't know if we're going to get that done because nothing's been moved there, so I don't know what's happening there or not. Other than that, it looks like we'll probably be just sticking it out in Dakota for a while. I don't know what else to do. Start a console server, but I really don't want to do that on a daily unless somebody that's going to be on a console is going to guaranteed to be there daily because the rules are a lot more strict than what we like. The maps are a lot smaller, and when it's just me and Pete, we like to also be able to, dabble off for a little bit, just kind of run around, run amok. Take this off. It's too damn hot. Sit there. Okay, fine, sit there. Whatever you want to do. Anyways, so there's that. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the new mod. I can look at that real quick. I mean, what's going on there? Anything, hopefully nothing bad. Looks fine here. Let's check the old HMO. Anything there? Nothing new there, so like we're good. So cool there. Oh, I really don't know what to do in this scenario. Normally there's somebody here and they're not. So yeah. Welcome to the awkward, I guess. No one shows up, maybe half an hour of me just randomly sitting here before I give up, and I guess they call it an end. I don't know. I have so many other issues going on around the world, and no time to think. No one to talk to about them. Oh, old truck I thought was doing good. Got most of that thing figured out to find out that maybe the rear axle's completely fudger-nucked, and I'll have to figure out a way to replace that. Really don't know, guys. Oh, kind of like this cowboy shooting himself in the own foot. Not much going on, not much really to say or talk about, really. I mean, not a lot. I really can't even think of anything off the top of my head to keep rambling on about. So I'm trying to keep it so it's not just dead quiet silence for you guys at least, but I don't know what to talk about, not at least by myself. I don't really have anything much to say. It's not has to do with politics or something else in the world that's teeing me off. That's just the way that there's no respect anymore in this world. Respect is something that should be earned, gets earned, but doesn't get given back, I guess. I don't know. Weird. I didn't think this last month was going to be this wild and crazy, and well, here we are. Still all standing, but barely. Battle scarred and beat the hell out of. Other than that, I don't know. Like, there ain't really much going on. Wise, even in the card community, we got to deal with scalping, so no one can even get any new of those to talk about. Like, everything in this day and age is just sound darn right depressing. We're in the modern day depression. I don't care what anyone says. We are. It's hitting us all hard. Wild. The older we get, the more you learn why your parents were they were the way they were when you were growing up, and the more you understand and see it, the scary part is though is their piece still got to carry on for a few more years afterwards. Where generations we all grew up in from '90s kids, so yeah, they're fudged. There's no way else to put it. General respect is just not earned the way it should be. I don't know how to put it. Like, there's times where you got, good stuff coming to you, and there's times where you got bad stuff coming to you, and you never know which one's coming first. Always kind of just sitting there wondering, pondering, and hoping something changes, but it doesn't. I don't know. World's just in crazy state right now. Everything else, YouTube is, TV in general is. TV's a mockery. Half the movies coming out aren't worth a damn. Oh, get out of here, you stupid activity crap that gets us copyright strikes. That's why I don't touch it. I know that everything copyright protected. Everything is false. It's always copyright protected. There's nothing that's not copyright protected. Like, this world's nothing but copyright. Or just lies and bullshit. Then someone showed up. Phew, it is freaking warm. I think you're muted. I definitely don't hear nothing from you. Craziness. That's rather craziness. Schools, don't get me started on schools. Schools are a joke. Teachers complain their kids don't show any respect or anything. I finally hear you. Not so much respect and stuff, but they don't teach it anymore. Schools are a joke. What's your sad, sappy thing today, sir? I don't think I can't read the room. No one else to read. I can't hear a word you're saying. I don't know if your mic's too far from your mouth, the way you got your Discord settings or what, but I noticed it for the last couple of days. It's been in and out, in and out. I don't understand why. I haven't touched anything. I haven't messed with anything.
Same here. I haven't messed with it, touched it. Haven't.
Like, I hear you now. It's right there, but you haven't anywhere past that point. It don't pick me up anymore like it used to, which is weird.
I don't know. Also, it could be from all of it and yanking on the cable. Who knows?
Lord only knows. Lord only knows. I know Tex, he was supposed to be here, but he's MIA. He said he might be late, but I didn't expect him to be about 35 minutes plus late. Lord only knows. People are busy. Heard from Drew. Drew's alive. He's just busy. Rudy's still missing.
Yep.
It's been over a month, and he is still just gone. Where'd he go? How did he just...
I'm in the same boat as you are. I haven't heard from him.
Like, he was here, and then he just... Hey, see, Chief, I'm out. No, get back here. No, I'm out, Chief. Everyone's gone. The crew we had is falling apart twice in our YouTubing career. We had the first we were running with there on GPU abuse. And with Pug and there's Pug, Josh,
Sandwich.
I can't remember the other guys anymore. It's been that long. I just recently left their server recently because it was dead. There wasn't a single thing going on in that server anymore. Not even a single hello, how's it going? General Chat was dead, and the last thing that was said on there was something from me over 2 years ago, back from 2024.
Yep.
I finally said this year I'm cleaning out what needs to be cleaned. Discord got cleaned hard. Like, from what the list of crap I had to what's left, there ain't much of nothing. That
Trust
you may
Yeah,
want to move your mic up. I think is what your problem is. I think it gets so far away you
Haven't-
can't be heard.
haven't added any new things to it. Haven't touched it.
That's why, like I said this year I'm gonna try and get rid of the past and or things that are trying to hold back, and that's one of them. And even after though cleaning that out, it just feels an emptiness because it's like even though nothing was said, it was there. And once it's gone, now it's like it's gone. It had to happen. There's none left. It hit its time, you know. As that channel did, it got big, it got good, and the maker of it took off and left it in the care of two people that didn't really seem to want it. And once they got it, they never did anything else to try and keep growth happening, so it died.
You
The Josh guy, he moved on. He went and he found himself a nice way to make knives, and he's quite famous now in the world of that kind of thing. Sad part is I've seen a lot of people that were down here on our level get big quick. Then they quit talking to us low people.
know.
Like,
Yep.
he left a few nice comments on a few of my videos that kept me going for a few years, and I almost gave up. And then he disappeared just like all the rest. Everyone does one by one, I'm telling you. I don't know why. Come in, they get the help they want from us to get somewhere. Not all, but most. And when they do, they disappear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That part is for me. That'll never happen. If I ever get big and famous, I ain't gonna forget any of the people that were under me, let alone any of the ones that are gonna be ahead of me. This world doesn't seem to be that way with most people. Most people, even if they are from our generation or anywhere near of, I don't know what happened, but the respect just ain't there. I should have titled this episode the episode of respect, because kind of what it was supposed to be in the beginning is all respect burning and earning. And it's hard when you get left behind so many damn times. Keep doing the same thing.
You watch one or two of them get big, and then just they poof.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You look at that crappy guy you mentioned the other
I was
day
gonna
that burned to
say,
go under you so hard that I forgot who they were. For 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I forgot the name of them. And you instantly, bam, right off, just pop. And I'm like, that guy got under your skin so bad from that. That it's like PTSD you.
He stole your thumbnail ideas. He stole your fucking car titles. And he didn't thank you, didn't say a word, didn't you helped that guy out, and he got semi blown up. And it's just forget it. You pointed out people stuff, point in the right direction, and they just gave you credit.
Oh, I hate to say it. It's like when you look at that one mod thing there. I fully rebuilt for that guy. Out there asking. But I told him if he wanted to use it, go for it. Use it to fix yours. They pretty much did. And then only just said one little name for one thing of, I give recognition for help, blah. I rebuilt that, man. You gave recognition for other people on a whole bunch of stuff and this and that and helping out with this and that. I got nothing. Nothing.
None.
That will bug you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thumbnail, logo. I remember you helped that guy out a lot.
Well, that's the other guy. That's the other guy we're supposed to do the charity stream with.
Uh-huh.
That all of a sudden vanished. After that, didn't come back, didn't do what they said they were going to do, try and join us or get us to do more stuff with them or anything. No, they just pieced out.
Man or old guy, whatever.
Well, I recently left their server report too because
Uh,
nothing going on there.
no.
Mm-hmm. Kind of sad. Like, what happened, man? What happened? The world happened. The world crumbled, fell apart, and just went to hell.
Yep. 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 It opened up, but it also crumbled.
That thing is where the two that are still kicking around something that's dead, trying to keep it alive. They keep kicking the can. That label's gone. Its bottom's worn right out of it. It's not even something you call can anymore. As much as it's just an object you're kicking at this point. Until there's nothing left.
Little ring kicking down the road. Ping, 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 ping.
Like,
Yep.
it's just one of those things, mate. It's wild and insane. But don't ask me why I have to do this, but I have a random spirit of doing something that's right. I cast Dainty Mouth.
I cast Dainty Beard.
I cast 1 foot bigger than the other.
Wait a minute, no, never mind. That would be a bad one. Hold on. Because I was going to cast giant hands, but that would be bad because I could see.
He said it. He just said it. Oh no.
I gotta take it.
I cast Iron Earlobe.
Ow. Ow. Ah. Ah. I guess. Always cold socks.
Hold on, you. I enjoy cold feet. But do you enjoy? I cast always permanently comfortably hot.
Oh, dang it. I cast laggy video.
I cast. Blockhead.
I don't know, that wouldn't work. I don't got anything to make a blockhead. Huh. I cast. Brain. I cast brain go much. do, 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 do. Mush brain. Haha. Get. Oh no, it backfired. Mush brain is not good. Not good. Ah. Magic 8 Ball, was that a mistake? Mush brain was a mistake, wasn't it? Try. Fine. So try again. I don't want to try again. Should I reverse this one? Ask it. Should I reverse the mush brain? Okay, reverse mush brain. Said you can rely on. Uh-oh. It didn't work. I cast big brain moment. Uh-oh.
I cast Frozen Man. Round one. Draw declared. You done did the bad rule of wizard battle. When there is no winners, you cooked opponent's brain. How is he supposed to cast anything? You cooked his brain.
What? I would be the one to be like,
You said use big brain moment. So I could do one thing. And back to mush brain. You didn't say undo the mush brain. You just said I undo mush brain. You didn't say I cast undo mush brain. Wizard battle, sir. Use your brain.
tiny brain, alright?
I cast
I
tiny
think-
brain.
It doesn't have no effect. If I already have tiny brain, then... Just get even smaller then? Oh no!
Answering his own question.
Ah! I cast fireball.
Fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I cast wet socks.
Otherwise, no. Ah. I cast tiny hat.
Cast tiny glasses.
Now you can't on his face anymore. Tiny glass. Can't read the book of spells. Uh, uh, no, can't cast that one. I cast. No. No. I cast mystery smell.
Cast permanent flatulence.
Uh,
Dinky.
I cast permanently dry mouth.
You madman. I cast permanently wet head. That can go with your wet socks, and your tiny glasses.
I cast annoying. Hold on. Annoying pop-ups on phone.
I cast annoying itch on the bottom of your foot that you can never scratch.
Just evil. That's evil.
Only Detective Pikachu can help you now.
Oh, weird.
The spirit is following you again, Peter.
I can't cast the spell. I lost my hand. Ah. Ah.
10 points. Oh, yeah.
It's gone. Wait a minute.
Off with your hand, permanently missing. Yeah.
You win. I can't cast spells. I'm missing an arm.
He succeeds. Round 2, me. Score 1-0. Final round of first round of wizard battle. Begin. I cast lighter that never lights.
I'm glad that I cast J that never burns.
Man. Luckily for you, today I have a blunt. I cast tiny lung capacity.
Dang it. Uh, Cast weird extra finger. Uh, uh, uh.
I cast manual breathing.
That's baloney. Why do you have to do that? I hate manual breathing. I cast rubber bones.
Nice limber. I've felt like this in centuries. Only making me stronger. I cast hair on fire.
I cast more beer.
I cast typhoon.
This is baloney.
He's wondering why I was on a boat this whole time.
I cast itchy back out of reach.
Oh, I cast no gravity.
Wait, doesn't that one affect you too?
Oh, only on you. Bye.
Uh, I'd be dead. I went to space, no gravity.
Don't worry. I'll get myself on that one, for the victor is me.
Uh,
Yes, yes. Very nice, very nice.
Had to get old duck whack in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ugh.
Most awkward thing is you're about the same distance I am. Yeah, every time. You get a nice view of the top of your noodle.
The old bald spot right there. It was just getting
Well,
more
I've
and
been
more
meaning to
bald.
try an experiment just to see if it makes it look more like you're actually looking at me. Like you should be when we're having a conversation that looks like I'm staring at you. Look that way.
Way to like reverse that.
You just stare over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
actually stare at that one. Hey, stare over that one. You literally
no.
stare away from me to stare at me.
But then I'm staring.
See?
That's weird.
Yeah, buddy. I do it all the time. I stare right there. I'm staring at you. See, I can come over there. I can almost poke you with my finger. I can wag it right at you. You naughty little mister. See, now you gotta get used to doing it backwards. See? You gotta get used to it backwards. I'm already used to this. This is normal.
It ain't normal.
It's to me.
Normal. I'm talking over here, not over here.
Yep. But there's none of that, mother. You sit there.
Oh, uh, what happened?
I just said bye-bye.
It's gotta be Stu. Nope,
I don't know what I do.
it's the move.
Oh, God. You know.
Like,
Fixed it.
nope.
It fixed it.
Weird.
Beautiful.
It's weird. It's cutting off my.
Because they're green. Behind you is green. Therefore, it thinks it needs to cut those out. Well, actually, technically, behind you is multicolored. Behind me is one singular big green item. Now, see if I leave my hand here, you can now see my steering wheel. Or if I do this, it disappears. No wheel. No wheel. Great. Great Scott. Batman. Now, people can hear me loud and clear. And I'm looking at you. But they should be. Yeah, wondering where everyone else is. My spice text ain't here yet. Like, this is why I said last week what I did when it was just us two. It may end up being the end of the series sooner than 2 episodes.
Especially
Because
with no one showing up and everything.
it's just kind of awkward, you know? We're just sitting here randomly babbling, having some fun for a minute, and then it's like, just back to us two looking at each other going, what do we do now?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't like it. You don't like it. No one likes to be awkward. So that's why I'm like, this probably might be the last one. That'll make it to episode, I think, what's this? 5, 4, 4, 5? I think 4. Yeah, episode 4. I was hoping to make it at least 5, so the evenish number. But I don't know if it's going to live that long. I'm hoping. I was hoping it'd be one of those things where all of a sudden Rudy would make a surprise appearance out of nowhere, being gone, and be able to tell us some wild, crazy, cool story of where he's been. He's, I don't know where he is, man. I mean, I'm worried for the fella. He's one of our homies, and he has gone amiss. That's not cool. Like, it is. It's one of those awkward moments.
Where did you go? Say something. Say even if it's just a hello.
Well, I just miss playing with them all, and we ain't been able to do that because they all kind of vanished on us. See ya, peace. Hey, wait, no, come back, guys. Where you going? It's just one of those, you know. It was fun playing with everyone at one time. I liked it. It's nice having a community.
Helping them out and everything. Getting to know the guys and I don't know, it just awesome. Woo!
So I'm not sure what to do recently. I've been like, hoping to have a server up and running by now, but I don't know. Yeah, I saw Timbo for 2 seconds and he said, oh. Hey, there he is.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, not much. Went out to the toy show for a little bit today, and I
Anything
sent you those
exciting?
pictures. Those little pictures of the Sasquatch crossing signs. Those are sweet. I had to get them.
What are those, like 164s?
Yes, sir.
Damn, they're tiny.
They are made by Landslide Details.
I have to look them up sometime.
Yeah, it was pretty much some nice displays out there. Other than that, just your average toy show. You know, newer stuff and a lot of older stuff. If you've ever been to one.
Oh yeah,
you've seen one. You've seen them all.
Yep. Been a while, but yep.
But just something to get me out of the house. That's all I was looking for today. But
oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. At least
I did get the case hay baler set. I wanted to get a round baler for a few years now, and they're $20 a crack here and there. And it's like, I'll just get the whole set. You get this and this, and, you know, the mower, the windrower and stuff. And it's like they're $40. I was just about to get one. It's like, nah. So I went a couple more rows over, got one for $25. Bam.
Hell yeah. That's a hell of a good deal.
That's what I thought.
At least you've had better luck than I did.
The balers I always see are $20.
Oh yeah. So that's good news. We've had some kind of good news today. No, not a whole lot at all. Besides, I found out that my whole rear end of my truck I might have to replace. That'll be fun.
Oof.
Boy.
Yep. Not looking forward to it. Yep.
You can't just rebuild a pumpkin?
That's the thing. That might be what has to be done pretty much. We'll be replacing the whole rear end on it. Because boy, oh boy, is it not happy. Yeah.
Dang.
Can't figure out how it happened overnight when I ain't even moved the damn thing, but weird things have happened.
It's them gremlins.
Hmm. Very true. Then apparently I have enough balls to buy an 03, which apparently are one of the ones that have most issues with the fuel injectors going on them and whatnot. So it's like, oh.
You bought yourself a maintenance machine.
Yeah, I bought something that needed a lot of tender love and care and never got it and got treated like a farm truck. So it's been, rednecketry all throughout it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been unreconnectory on it. And yeah, now it's just, I think I'm finding the parts that weren't changed recently and are probably have roughly 260 plus thousand miles of, hard farm life. So, yeah. I already put all new calipers on it all the way around.
Yeah, you said that about a month ago.
O2 sensors. All the sensors pretty much under the hood. Like, I've done a lot to it, modernize it, but at the same time, I hate it when I have something unexpected of a rear end going out in a truck because it's definitely something new. It's not that I don't know it, but it's never happened to me, so it is new to me in the problem world of trying to figure out how to fix it.
Yeah.
And do it on the correct value instead of buy like 400 parts that ain't the problem. So that's the thing. Mm-hmm.
What you do is you just go cruising parking lots, and when you find one that matches it, you drop Pete off. He'll undo all the bolts on it, and then you swing back an hour later and pick it up.
No, that's when you swap them.
I'm sorry, we're talking Pete Lock. Pete Lock will be the one to undo the bolts, but the wrong part.
Nope.
Yep, got them all. Okay. Why are those ones still in? Oh, I got them. From where? Over there. That's not it, though. It looked like it. It did, but it ain't it. Good try. A for effort, but damn it. Yep.
Just Google it. How do I remove a rear end from a Dodge pickup? Oh, wrap a chain around it. Go very quick.
I Google a lot of things, and you would not believe on how much AI has helped me just because of how many people before me must have searched it for it to learn anything. Yeah. So it's one of those. AI's actually been a helpful unit more than a downfall when it comes to some stuff. There's some things where I'll know it's been like, no, that's backwards. We're saying that backwards there, Google. Yep. As I took my rear mains filler plug out, and the magnet on it was just coated in, grease metal.
Oh yeah.
And then when you look at your finger and it looks like a disco ball. Yeah, something probably in the differential said I'm gonna see you later now.
Is it giving you any warning? It just decided you're done.
I think it just wanted to say it was done the day before, fine. Week before, fine. Month before, fine. Yesterday. Hell no. Then today when I tried again, oh, hell no. I'm fine for the first 5 minutes and right back to squawk, 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 squawk.
Damn.
Yep.
Grind.
First I'm like, I wonder if this the wheel bearing just decided to drop out of it. No, I think when I look after pulling that plug, I think there's a little more to it than what it is, and I'm gonna be one of those persons to see the first of it.
Yeah, you probably broke the factory seal on that.
Because I already know I gotta do the it'll come to me. Clutch job on it. Ain't looking forward to that. That's what originally I thought I had to do today. Until I discovered the problem isn't there. I mean, part of it's there, but the problem that's going on is not there. It's somewhere else. In a spot that I don't want it to be. Yep. Not looking forward to it. I don't know. What? I'll do it.
Hope you need it done before it ruins much more of your truck.
Oh yeah. Don't get to the one major issue. It's gonna cause more. Nope.
A snowball effect.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
The more you ignore it, the worse it's gonna get.
Yup. And my suspect was the potentially it was low on gear lube or something. No, he's full as hell.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yep. That's why I'm more stumped. I'm just like, When
I win the lottery, every time I get a rattle in the dash, I'm buying a new vehicle.
That drives me. I wish I had looked I was gonna get like $1 million overnight. I do a lot of things. Wouldn't be what a lot of people would expect. I do a lot of things.
Trust me. It'd be it'd be in that same boat.
$1 million isn't as much as you think it is. It's just
Mhm.
enough.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this thing you gotta be smart and best.
Go buy a
Right.
small country or something.
Go buy Kuwait.
Go buy one of those countries. You got 10 grand. You're the king.
It's alright. I can see Pete doing it though. Maybe the one's sitting up there also just going, I don't know what happened, man. They just saw what they had in the bag. I forgot the plane. Next thing I know, I'm on this throne and like treat me like a god. So I don't know. I just kind of started kicking it.
I just went with it. Just went with it.
Why fight it? Like, I don't know. Oh, I think I am. Yes,
No idea what they're saying, but I'm going with it.
That'd
Pretty
be his
much.
thing too, because he
Uh-huh.
always told me about his horror stories of if he got trapped in a country that was foreign and he didn't know the language at all.
I'd be sitting there frustrated, trying to speak English, not knowing a lick of them not knowing a lick of what I'm saying.
True story.
Depends which country. You just got to learn. No American. No American.
Yeah. He grows the
Other
perfect
countries.
bro, so he'd fit in with a lot of countries. You can't deny it. Me?
No.
I'm going through man pattern bonus there, getting the you would do going on. And him over there has always been thin, like you can see there in camera, but in person it's thin thick. Like it grows curly as shit without ever having to have a perm. I've always been jealous. I always was a weird white guy that was like, I wish I could grow a fro. I think it'd be cool. I don't know why. I just keep combing there and shit. Probably keep some J's in there. I'd use it for all sorts of shit. And he can grow one. I ain't trying. Just,
But it's the thinnest fro you'll ever see.
well, it's because you don't do any hair product or anything. You did that, it'd start getting thick instead of all wispy.
Just get out of the shower. It just does this. I just do it.
Oh, when he got out of the shower, it always looked like a drowned rat. Just all let it dry. It just poof, poof.
Uh,
God forbid you blew dry it. Look like Bozo the Clown. Just poof. Mm-hmm.
Do the humid days get you too, Pete? Like the girls?
See, I got a curse from my family's feminine line that I got nails any woman would die for because they don't ever stop growing. And I got the longest eyelashes any dude should ever have. Like, it's just not right. And girls are always like, I'm always jealous because you got the best eyelashes. If I could give them to you right now, I'd rip them out. You have damn things. I don't like it. They'll fall off again. I heard like hail. You're trying to fish it out for days and, you know.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm on the person I ain't afraid to admit it. If I didn't pluck this shit in the middle here, I'd literally grow a monobrow. I ain't doing the monobrow thing.
Same here.
I fucking take tweezers, and I've done it for so many years that it legitly, I don't feel it anymore. My wife will do it. 'Cause she's, that's how women like to do things like that shit. Anyways, it'd be like, doesn't it hurt? No, I don't feel anything. You could literally, I don't feel, watch, I just grab it, and here you go, see, there ain't no feeling there no more. Mm-hmm. It's weird though. You always think when people talk about the whole, you pull your hair out, that's why you went bald and things like that. But how come if I pulled them damn things for my whole damn life, they just keep coming back. They don't stop. Like that whole myth of you pulling shit, it's bull. That's a lot of bull. Because it's still there. Improve. Now burning.
Here where you don't want it, and you'll lose it where you want to keep it.
Well, now burning on where hair is, that definitely permanently takes it away.
And scars.
That's what I'm saying. You pretty much burn does that.
Mm-hmm.
Flaming football when you're younger sounds like a fun filled time experiment. Don't try it, kids at home. Yeah. It gets a little hot.
I think if kids tried that crap these days, it'd be an act of terrorism or something cute. Kids can't do nothing creative anymore.
Well, that's the thing, is we did it all so everyone knows what to look for. So it's hard for them to come up with anything. Because we learned from the generation before us, but we also took what they taught us and normally did it times 10.
Yeah.
Well, that left nothing for the generations after us. We stopped it. Look at music. When's the last good time that you saw anyone want to play something within the last decade on a daily, as much as you can see people wanting to listen to the old 80s and 70s rock stuff on a daily?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Speak truth on that.
like, would you rather listen to Pantera or Five Finger Death Punch?
Both.
Well,
yeah.
no. I gotta say though, which one would you rather more? This is a which would you rather question.
Probably Five Finger.
But then again,
It's a hard choice, though. I like all music. It all depends on my mood.
I know, but this is I'll get to the point of this question once he answers it.
I go out of the ballpark and choose the other one. Yeah.
Let's see, that's the thing. You and I tip the scales because I'm on the same boat. Why? Because their music was original. They didn't sell out. They're still trying to exist today, but only after years of healing and finding themselves again, instead of doing it instantly for fame and money. Where Five Finger Death Punch has sold out so bad that I honestly can't stand listen to any of their stuff anymore. Where I used to get the most outer respect and joy out of it because I knew a lot of fellas that were in the service that are either with us still or dead, and and beyond. And that's the world we live in today. Is if you sell out just right and make enough heartfelt, solid songs, you can make it a little bit further than the guys that are still trying to play the originals, which was stuff that when people want to listen to music, at least when I did, you're hoping to pick yourself up, not put yourself down. And a lot of their stuff is pick you up, put you down. Because they, hey, you're up, and now I'm going to throw you on the ground. And I'm going to stomp you. And now I'm going to make you really hate listening to the songs. You're going to remember everything I say is true and real, and it's a little too real sometimes, some of the shit you're listening to when you're listening to it. Yep.
True.
That's why, for me, I tried to do self-healing a few years back, and one thing I started doing was my listening in music was to cut off most of the stuff that would make me start feeling in a depressed or sad mood. Something that was more going to want to make me either just chill out or just start jamming or just like living. I'm sick of being depressed. I hate being depressed.
100%.
Like a lot
There's
of people.
A lot of music I don't want to listen to anymore.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like there's good reasons for it, and when you start doing a lot more self-healing in that department, you start realizing that there's a lot more, to life than sitting around and being sad. And it's a lot harder said than done. I know this truthfully because I've done it. And the hardest part to get yourself out of your own dump is realizing why you're in the dump. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. And a lot of the times, when you do get done dirty and didn't do anything wrong to deserve it, then what do you got to look back on? Well, not much besides to say that the world's a harsh place and you got to find your center. Find your being, find your purpose. Because obviously where you are is why you're getting the negative vibes. See, not everyone's case of scenario of sadness always has the same meaning to have to give them the same advice. I've had everything. So I have a little bit of advice to give for everything. It's a curse, but it's a good one. One of those good curses, I guess. I don't know. A little curse where somebody puts it on you and you're getting the last laugh. It's like, haha, see? Take that.
I can't deal with it.
Yep, exactly.
I want that curse for my wall's going to explode, and I'm always happy, and there's rainbows and unicorns. And
trust me, it's one of those things where life itself is the straight word of bitch. Like, there ain't no way to sugarcoat it. And everyone's just got to find their happy place to remain happy in this world that we all live in. And it's hard. It can be done, though. And the best thing to do, though, is find yourself in a good company to do it in. Because if you keep yourself in bad company, you'll keep yourself in a bad, dark place. And then, well, you'll be where they are. Or they'll see where you went, and then they'll change from it. But you paid the price for them to do that.
Oh, nothing's worse than hanging out with those people and think partying will solve everything.
Oh, that's another thing. That's the thing, is you got to keep yourself around level-headed people. The best way to do that is a random encounter. In my past of any scenario, being at my lowest point, random encounters always seem to turn around. Do they always end out good? Not always. There's not always the rainbow and unicorn end of the story kind of bullshit. No, sometimes they got a rough fucking ending. Sometimes there's a rough middle to get to that ending. But the lesson in the end is that you learned from that scenario. So therefore, take that knowledge and use it, because then you only can give yourself more armor than you can make yourself weaker from it. All you got in this world is your armor. Your armor can get stripped from you, but it's up to you to keep the upkeep on it and keep it well oiled, greased, and building. You can always add to your arsenal. So if they try to take this arsenal away, you always have more to replace us. With. Trust me. My armor is definitely not impenetrable. It's been penetrated a few times. But over that area gets more armor there.
Sometimes you like the caramel filling instead of the shit filling.
Yeah. True that. That's the thing. That's my 1.2 of those. When your armor does get penetrated, sometimes you get that. You get the caramel ooze, as you called it, or you get the shit spill, as anyone else calls it. So, you see what I mean? Like, in this world, all we got is each other. And if we're all just fighting, no one's ever going to do any healing or getting anywhere. I deal with that on a daily basis from one of my own kin. And it's very hard to deal with it. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I have to look at it as I got to be the wise person from this situation. And is it hard as hell to keep up with saying that? Yes. But is it possible? Yes. It just takes a long time of learning, a lot of self-restraint. That's one thing a good weapon in your arsenal always to have is a self-restraint. No matter what the situation is. Especially if you know what the situation is that would get you into an area where you need to use self-restraint.
Nope.
When you get to that stage, you're almost in the full on. You're starting to heal to where now you can start helping others because you have healed enough of your scars and licked enough of your wounds that you can now come back out of your doghouse you put yourself in. You know.
I know that feeling several times.
Everyone will if you're not careful and you're got any kind of depression. It'll put yourself in your own doghouse. And you'll end up in your doghouse thinking about how you got there and why you're there and licking and sulking about why you're there and how either doing A, fixing why you're there, or B, just continuing to sulk and try to not lick your wounds anymore and just slowly die from them. Nope. Once your soul dies, you ain't got nothing left. Takes a lot to kill a soul, but it happens. Self-destruction. It's a big problem in this day and age. Like I said, right now we're in men's mental month, whatever. Well, I got a good question. Why in the sand hell is it that and it's the same month as the LGBTQ whatever doodle do month? Like, that's what I don't get. It doesn't make sense. The one person made a good point and example of that is why U.S. presidents get a day, the country gets a day, such and such and so forth. But they got granted a whole month, and two things got granted the same month, which should have definitely had separate months, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. You can take it how you want it.
I actually agree with that the separate month thing. It's just and then that, and it's what's with all giving these whatever just months.
That's what I'm saying. Why is us as a people in the American race deciding to do anything of that nature? I don't see a reason or a point for it. Like, why do it? There's no point anymore. It's like, give somebody a day, that's okay, but make it in some part of the Constitution or whatever. You can't do a month. Like, it's outrageous. Like, we only as humans race got such short time on this earth that a month is a lot of time of it. And the older you get, a month becomes a real lot of your time, and it goes by extremely fast.
And no more of this birthday week crap either. Your birthday's one day; it's not a week.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're learning me new things up here in the north that I don't want to hear because viewers don't take the suggestion of this. Don't do it. No, a day. It's like Christmas and the whole doing a week of that stuff and everything else. It's like one day, we're good. One makes it more special, and it's just not that it's cheaper. It just makes everything more special. If you have a day, then you get a whole week of it because a week even is a lot of your time as a human. If you look back on it and yourself, anything you've done at the end of the week that was remotely rewarding, you look at the beginning of the week and go, damn, I did learn quite a bit in that week. Didn't know Jack Diddles, I do now. Time's precious and it's short. Very short. Here and gone. Hmm.
You guys are still young yet. Wait till you hit 50. Like, jeez, where'd it go?
I hope
Hell,
to
it
hit
just seemed like
50.
it was last week.
Well, as I was telling Pete, I hope to hit 50 because, see, for our generation, when we hit that age, well, right now we're pretty much in our midlife crisis because the general males, we're averaging in 50, 55, maybe 60 if we're lucky in our actual race as a whole. And it's like, oh man, I'm 36 this year, next month, and no, time needs to slow the hell down. Like, I was just 30 like yesterday, it feels, and my brain's still going, hey, you're 19, do
Yeah.
the stupid. But my body's going, hey, brain, shut the hell up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I catch myself way too much going, oh, that was 15. Wait, no, that was almost 30 years ago. What the hell?
Yeah, well, look at it for me when I look at my one truck that's considered vintage and or antique. Like, it makes me feel vintage and antique. I don't
That's 'cause
like
you are.
that. I don't like
Pretty soon
that.
you're going to start needing parts too. Maybe you'll need a rear end.
Well, I've already had an elbow, and like, no, I'm good, man. Like, he's had his fingy fully re-glue itself back together, so yeah. Like, I don't know, like, eh.
Boys.
I still don't understand how the first one healed so well. Even the doctor jokes around saying, "Look, like you should have a butt finger," and instead, it's just got a little dimple. Like your body just, I'm gonna heal fine. Slunk.
We took that one off.
Remus.
You know,
Both of them.
black lab / bull mix. So his finger was definitely in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's what got my first one. Exactly. Black lab mix. But she, in her defense, she was getting her ass kicked.
Well, these two were going at it, and then he tries to get in her mouth as I'm trying to grip the bottom to try and open their dang jaws up, so part pet, so it's got that locking deal. And we've done it before, so it's how we know what to do. But he decided to put his finger in the death spot, aka the scissors. And I felt her just once crunch, and then the look on his face was just the whole, eh. And then the second, eh. And then even more wide-eyed, and a weird screamy, girly scream kind of sound. And then just silence and wide eye open, stare straight, as she finally didn't fully decide to keep doing it, and she went once more, felt it go through, because I was holding her head, of course, so I felt everything. And then she let go, he pulled back real fast, and then just kind of sat there with just the ghostiest look of, they say the 40-yard stare. That's pretty much what he was doing, just off into nowhere land, just I can imagine all that's going on in his brain. And I'm sitting there, take dogs, finally put one in the bathroom, one outside. I'm just running around yelling. And I finally tell him, I grab toilet paper, because of course my adrenaline's running. I'm throwing it at him, tell him, wrap your damn hand up. Well, he wraps that up. And then he finally, I come back about 5 minutes from now, as he's still sitting on the floor. He's breathing. I keep watching him, but he ain't done moved or said a word. He's just done. I'm like, why in the heck? This always got to happen. I don't got a vehicle right now. My wife's not going to be home for hours on end. I got kids coming home that can't be trusted by themselves. We're in the middle of a city. This is one of those SOS situations, because he's a person, if he got to the hospital, I don't even know what else would have happened to him besides a random shot that he already took and still doesn't know what was in him.
What was it? Never said a word. Never.
They just come up and blah blah blah, blah blah blah. He's not supposed to get. Oh no, it's fine. He's not gotta be. Okay, there you go. Well, he's not really supposed to get. What do you mean? Isn't he such and such? No, he's such and such. She looks back at her chart, looks at you. You're not kidding. No. Oh. Well, well, you're gonna be fine. I gotta go over here. I have no time. I gotta go over here. Hey, Mr. Such. I was like, oh my god, what the heck you just put in this dude? Oh, dude, he was dead panicked at that point already from, his finger still being in half and then a bucket of hot soapy water that you should have seen the look on his face when she goes, you gotta put your hand in this. And he goes, I ain't doing that. You need to. Oh, I don't wanna though. And then there's this nurse, I swear, dude, this lady had to have been 7'3", like 280 pounds of just solid linebacker build kind of lady, just come here, tiny man, kind of situation. He just okay, boop. And I was just dying laughing. I couldn't hold it back anymore. I was like, this is that cartoony kind of situation you never see. And I'm going to have respect and not film this. But dear God, no one's going to believe this story, but it's funny as hell and I don't care. Oh, that was a wild shit. We were there for almost 6 hours.
Oh yeah.
And I swear,
The first hour was in the waiting room. He's sitting there finally panicking. These other people looking at him, plenty of nurses, you could tell they were talking. Finally come in and say, well, normally we call it a code red when there's somebody comes in and, they got some dude holding like a cup situation, another dude with a hand all wrapped up, and so much amputation. So we're like, yeah, no, it's close. She's like, wait a minute. Oh God. She looked at us like, yeah, no. Yeah, you definitely are lucky. She also said we were lucky that we chose toilet paper because they said paper towel's too thick and it's a pain to clean out and stuff. And the toilet paper actually tried to act as artificial flesh because it's such thin fibrous tissue that makes it up. That of the stuff we use, because we use that Scott's 1,000 sheet per roll, whatever one, and it's thinner. So it definitely was the altercation of what saved his finger from, being reattached instead of dying off because of how thin the little piece of skin was holding it on. Like, I got a picture I can private share with you of it.
I got a picture of it, but when it happened,
and he got damn lucky. He really did.
We were comparing dog bite fingers at that time. I believe it was shortly after mine.
I love it.
And then there was the day of the hatchet.
Yeah, that reminds me of my mother. She did about the same situation out in the backyard trying to take out a bush when my dad wasn't home. Well, she's diabetic, so she already shouldn't be swinging a hatchet around when she's as old as she was and now. And so she did, and she about knocked the tip of her finger right off. And I'm like, good Lord, in my lifetime, I have heard of so many people almost losing a digit. I've maybe come one time in my life close to maybe losing something, but not actually enough to like cut through it. Like I have, which one is it? This one. I have a scar that goes from the middle of my finger, thumb here, all the way to the tip. Where when I was younger, my mother let me have a pet rat, or not a rat, but a mouse. It was one of those little white ones. Well, the little Japanese pet shop lady told me I shouldn't pick it up. And of course, me being, I think I was like maybe 7 at the time. Well, let's go pick that bitch up. So I open the lid up, I look in there. Oh, look at you. Well, there's one thing that's smart. I did watch how she did it, so I grabbed it by its tail, picked it up. Well, that thing soon enough curled up, whipped around, lashed this mouse straight in right there, just all the way up into my nail. If my nail wouldn't have been there, it would have went right through it. And it went right against the edge of the bone. And of course, I freaked the heck out, flinging that thing around like a wild monkey, just and it finally goes. And of course, well, it didn't open its mouth. It just, my skin and stuff finally gave out. So it just clink. Well, of course, it hits the ground. My mother's freaking out for a minute. I'm wiling it out. I grab it. We end up getting it back in the can. Well, she never noticed on Truly how bad it was, so I never got stitches, but I got a wicked scar from it. It's hard for this camera to pick up right now, the whole background, whatever, but it's piece of, yeah. Anywho, we took it back and ended up getting me a lizard that I made sure it had no teeth.
I need something to eat mice.
It's like, this thing ain't got teeth, right? It ain't gonna bite me, right? I don't like that one. That one hurt me. Yep, that's wild. I've had some weird experiences with animals. Because me and my wife went to get a gecko once that actually crawled the roof of this office at one time point when I got out. Anywho, the first day we went to get it, that it was odd that the Petco employee was very nervous on trying to get it out and looked at us being like, well, we've had iguanas and chameleons and stuff before, so it can't be that bad. And he's like, well, you guys want to get it? You seem to have some knowledge in these guys. And we're like, okay. Well, she decided she wanted to do it before me. Well, as soon as she reaches her hand, that thing leaps right out, bites right in, and then does the alligator death roll thing. Holy heck, did that leave a hell of a little, like, I would never imagine a little gecko, like, this long would have done that much damage. That fast. Afterwards, we get a hold of it, we get it in the box, we still end up buying it and stuff and taking it home. Well, for me, I never got bit by it, but I have had to try and catch it because, well, someone left the lid a little too open and it got smart and got out. And the only reason why I know is because I was sitting there looking up and all of a sudden I watch it go, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the hell? How the heck? Get the hell back in your house. And I started looking around like, wait a minute, now how the hell am I going to get you down? Uh-oh, you bite and... So I just reached down. Luckily, I had my one button-up shirt right there on the ground. Picked that up. I go, okay, you little bugger. And yeah, you gotta do. Of course, it's trying to bite me and stuff, doing its whole weird. Like I can't even mimic what a gecko sound makes, but there's some weird things. Look it up. There's tons of YouTube videos. And once I got back in this cage, it never got out again. Let me tell you. That was to make sure it was shut every time someone got in there. They're bitey little buggers. I'd be like, oh, it's just a little lizard. It can't be that bad. Oh, let me tell you. Don't get me started on being bit by iguana either. That's no fun.
Was that the little screaming one there?
No, that was a little, that was supposed to be a spotted leopard gecko, but it was an albino one, so it was fully, it looked like a naked mole rat. And that one, it literally would scream at you. Like, you'd swear a child was screaming at you. It was weirdest noise I've ever heard come out of a reptile. So I just looked at it, because it got out and it got in a metal dog dish to where it couldn't run away anymore. And I looked at it, it stopped, and then it just started running like a crazy person and then just screamed. We all looked at each other like, what the hell, that noise coming out of that thing? Like, it's screaming at me right now. What the hell? Yeah. That was wild.
What the heck's your problem? Yeah, you're angry.
Excuse me. Well, fellas, I do want to continue this podcast a little bit longer, but I do want to take a quick break because I hear absolute chaos going around me and I need to go check on a few things. So we will be right back after these little bit of And I do gotta show you guys this real quick. I don't know how much you guys will hear. We might have to roll the footage back for a minute, but I did fix something. And to prove myself, this video should not get copyrighted after I do this button.
Okay. Stand by. What's up?
get you into anything anymore.
Hmm? Oh. Ah. My brain didn't remember to turn something off. Yeah. That was a fun button click and a half. There's a. I'll do it for myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt. Yep. I expected Tex to show up. He said he was gonna be here in 2 hours and still no Tex. Huh? 23 minutes left, fellas. And I about time to pull the plug. Kinda sad, it's just like the last couple times. I tried. Had it there for a minute. And things fell apart and well, everything just kinda like house cars and fell through. That's how it goes sometimes, you know. We're just good at farming. So we do. Why we do it. Not any other reason why. Nope. I still don't know what we're doing about the server thing. Still working on that. I still have absolutely no idea. Like, I'm not panicking. I'm just, I don't know. I guess the inertia.
You don't know.
Well, the inertia
would be.
and the want is just like I've had just so many unfortunate events happen all at the same time, and all of them I have to keep fighting to keep them alive. It wears down on your want to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Like that saying of beating a dead horse to death. Well, kind of has been, out of honesty. It hit its peak when we were doing that VR stuff, and then that's just floating kind of territory. Yeah.
Was that the streaming?
They added everything with it. Yeah, it's a rough job, man. Like, it ain't for the faint of heart when it comes to people that don't get noticed, like some of them other people that magically go viral for some weird dumb reason where we don't seem to ever get to be the chosen ones. We watch it happen from time and time again. Because like I said, it's been around since 2011 and hardcore use since like, what'd you say, 2017, 2016?
Yeah.
Then nuked and then reborn again for the last 6-7 years.
Yep.
And no matter what we've tried or what we've done, I don't know why, I couldn't tell you. It just seems to be a seasonal thing too. You can get a little bit and then it just kind of flatlines. You're lucky if it moves. You get excited if it does, but when you get too excited and it just goes down further and you're like, hey, wait, no. Hey, don't do that. Come on.
Back up. You go back up. We're seeing you go up.
And lately it's all the wanting to do the new content with the fellas, you know, and just have that community server like you've seen us try to do and want to do since 22, and it worked for a while, and then, you know, everything drama and such, and it just kind of like, you know, the needle of the bubble goes pop, and it just crashes around you, and you just can't both sit back, look at each other, and go, what the hell just happened? Did we cause that? Was that our fault? Damn. And then we just kind of try to pick up the pieces, and as usual, you'll watch stuff, and then either or just go, and lately it's been going, There's been no steady up or down, and you get so close to finally getting a real paycheck from YouTube from doing this, and finally maybe seeing a slight reward, even though it says your estimated revenue is like $3.60 every 28 days. Like, hey, that's something though. All these years I've been doing it for nothing. $0. Every money put into it has been net loss. All the PC upgrades, camera upgrades, lighting upgrades, everything upgrades. It all costs money, and that money don't come from here, which it should be. But everyone needs their own. Our content, as many people always said, isn't for everyone. That's why originally the channel was always said we're the variety entertainment masters. That's what we mastered in. That's doing what made gaming fun, which was, oh, this game's boring. Let's go to the next one. Well, me and Pete did that a little bit for the first time when we got introduced to farming, and the growth we were watching gain from it dropped dramatically. VR, it made it go up a little bit, but it was only because I had to do the gimmicky stuff where I wasn't paying for the actual full-on licensing to be able to get the software to use the headsets correctly. So I had to, as everyone said it, looking at a big 100-inch screen attached to your face. That's pretty much what it was, but I did a damn good job making it believe it wasn't. So you got to feel that experience of what I wish I was actually feeling. And it moved it forward to where some game developers started making stuff natively for their game because they started seeing that there was want in just VR gaming that way. And that's where the farming guys, they started doing it because you can do it right now with a few programs you can get that people have made, so they want to charge people now because people ruined it. Anyways, and I could do farming in VR right now and have it feel way more realistic and in depth than that one they tried to actually make and release, and that was a shit show of a game. I ain't gonna deny it. It had cool gimmicks, but some of the tasks took way longer than it would realistically, and it was clunky, and there was no free movement. You had direct points you could go, and that's it. You couldn't explore the map like you'd want to. And VR content's hard to record. No matter if it's true or not, it's wires, cables, connections, capture cards, billion different software to get to the endpoint, which is OBS. And if anything crashes in between that chain, you gotta figure out where the problem is and try to fix it while you're doing it. And that gets frustrating.
Nope.
I mean, we got so many VR content. If you actually watch it on the channel, you'll notice where I got this Quest 2 and it started doing the bad cable USB mount in there because the solder joints are weak. And even though the cable is properly mounted, they still wear out. And you'll watch me, oh, dang it, disconnected again. Connect, come on, stupid, connect. Oh, I'm dead. It's like playing like Doom or something. Yep. Like I said, but when it comes down to it, a lot of people go, oh, YouTube, and that's the dream job. Not really. Everyone thinks we just sit around and do what we want. We're not. We're constantly at a stress level to hope we're keeping up with stuff to see the great growth go. Especially when we're doing something we don't even fully enjoy wanting to do it virtually. I'd love to do it real. I'd love to be out there on the farm. Half the ones we built or made. That's a dream of mine. Will I see it in this lifetime at this age? Probably not. I could hope so. Yep. That's all we got left in this world is the old dinosaurs we become is hope. There ain't nothing left to look on. You ain't got shit. They're taking it from us all of it. Yep. Can't take her hope. Can't take her spirit. Trip is everything else. But at the end of the day, the fight's still brewing. Kindling's getting low, but there's still passion there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
That's why we've been doing it every day.
Oh yeah, for years on end now. Yeah, we've been straight nothing but farm content for almost like 3 years straight, give or take.
Okay.
And that's a long time for just one content style. Considering everything else beforehand, there's series that got long, yes, like Elden Ring. That's only because of the views. And I enjoyed the game. I got to beat it. It was a fun time. until I learned I shouldn't have beat as many times as I did to stretch the content out. Because there ain't no way to beat the bosses at the level that I was at. It's impossible. Like, I really, if I wanted to do it properly, I'd get the last set of DLC and do a full just run through again. But the problem is it's a dead game. Not many people are that interested in it, so therefore, we could get 10 to 20 views per video, and that's where they die. And yet, I'll still rough it out just to finish the game because I enjoy it. Or they'll blossom, and they'll jump up to stupid high numbers for what reason I couldn't tell you. And then there's also other videos that have moments where Pete said he watched me beat a specific boss in the game like it was nothing, to where I wasn't even like thrilled about it. I just walked in and was like, huh, that was cool. I got this neat thing. Well, okay, well, the walkthrough says I need to go that way, I guess, because at that time we had a viewer that was donating to the channel, and that's how we got the game to begin with. And they were watching the channel, and chat moves keeps the viewer count up high on a stream, and so it brought in hundreds of views. Where if you look at some of those videos now that me and Pete knew were 200, 300, 400 through every last one of them, there's like 50 plus of them. Some are that high, but not a majority anymore. Some could be down even as low as the 20s. Yeah, I think we saw one that said like 7.
Yeah. Yeah, we knew it was up there in like 300s.
And that's old Mother YouTube going through and erasing the view count of what they call an account that was there, and they deactivated it, deleted it, or it wasn't active for so long that YouTube just deleted it. So therefore, us YouTubers still say it's bullshit that they'll take a view that way. Because you gotta look at it this way. When you're looking for something on YouTube and you want to think it's more legit, you look for the higher number view than the lower number, generically out of anything. And most of the times, that'll show you the statistics of what happens to us. We don't get clicks. It don't get moved. It gets pushed down. It's more thousands of videos that people are rolling in for the same content, doing the same thing. And you just get bottom down to where eventually we have some videos on there that are so dead, even though we did the one YouTuber magic trick of changing your thumbnail so it refreshes YouTube's image of it and goes, hey, let's put that in algorithm again, see what happens. Sometimes your dice rolls good, sometimes it's bad. For us, most of them didn't change. That we did all the thumbnails one year because some of them are really dated, and even though the content's dated, we wanted to have a fresh nail because we don't have a single video that's ever been privated. We normally, if we can't fight certain copyright, we'll delete it if it gets bad enough, stuff like that. But other than that, we don't private any video. So the very first one on here is the first one that is left in this channel's YouTube history. Because, as I said, we don't private them, we delete them. So we had some on here that were 2,000 plus, which is what originally, when I first started YouTube and knowing Pete was even dabbling in it, was that I just was like, you know what, I ain't doing anything. This might at least have a chance of earning money. I used to be able to make content like this. I know some funny people and tricks and things. It can't be that hard. Oh boy, was I wrong, but I gave it a try. I started out on a laptop in a shed, and then I started, the first video was Black Ops 1 Zombies, because I was like, what's a game I know this old piece of crap laptop can handle, and I can just see what happens. It can't hurt. And that's why I've always been comfortable around a camera. So that's why the video there, I'm not like most people would say, you don't look that nervous, because I wasn't. I was just like, hey, what's up? I ain't got a problem talking to whoever's out there. Let's do this. And I just enjoyed playing the game, so I enjoyed doing the content. And I'm a person that has always been a narrative person, a sound effects guy. If you're doing anything from cutting trees or wood or anything, I'm the person out there making some kind of weird, funny noise to make you maybe get, laugh, or giggle. But I'm not a very good stand-up comedian. I can come up with one or two funny lines, but like that's it spats throughout years apart, and to where I won't ever remember what the hell I said. Like, I've had both Pete and my wife rolling from something that they probably remember rolling, but they don't even remember what it was about because it was that long ago. Yep. I'm smart-witted, but I'm also dim-lidded. Not witted, lidded. Light's not as bright as it used to be. It's a little dim now.
Yep.
Yep. Some years of doing stupid. Learning from it the old way, the hard way, and yeah. I only could go back and tell my younger self on a lot of things. I would probably be so better off right now. The money I would have is stupid. The jokes people would make over everything would be worth it. Nope. Nope. As usual, I grew up and I did the grown up thing and got rid of the childish toys and other things that's or stupid.
Yep.
And now I've spent thousands over years to try and reclaim some of that were cheap back then, but were still expensive compared to now, where now that would be chump change compared to what they're worth. Like, I'm so glad, as nerdy as it sounds, that I built my card collection of my Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, all that stuff back years ago. Because the prices it would cost me to build now, there ain't no way in hell I'd even be able to pay for like one of versus the whole sets that I have. It's just like that guy up there. That guy originally was worth $189 is what I paid for it. The price instantly shot up to $1,000. Now it's floating anywhere between 1,000, 10,000, depends if it's a grade 10 black label, ultra mint, whatever. To me, it's worth what I paid for it still. So it sits there. And not in the deck box, because I like to look at it and remind myself that it's there. Because if it sits in the deck box, which you know me, since you even don't like to go against me because my decks are just nasty and just wrong, that's why it sits there. I at least can look at that one. My one prize card that was the one smartest investment to where my wife, she finally started to understand that I knew, I think, a little bit of what I'm doing. Because back then when she asked me, she's like, how much you pay? $189. You paid what? And I was like, yeah. And that's for how many? Just one. What? Luckily, I got it. It's real and everything else. And it's like, I've had offers. I've had people offer me $600-700 for it. And I can't part with it. It sits there.
If you watch the guy that goes out and buys really expensive decks of cards, and then he'll put it on the YouTube, and he'll be like, should I open it or leave it shut?
And you watch what happens to when people do that too. The dabbling in the black magic, as they call it nowadays and age, because what it is in the collector's world is you opened it and you hope to get the good card. You weren't looking to flip it and instantly make a profit. You wanted to collect it. And then people started to make a market out of it to where people now, they want to collect it, but for the right price, they'll sell it real quick. And for me,
oh, yeah.
I got ones, like I said, that they're probably worth $10,000-15,000. And the way I keep them, even, I've been to card shows. You should watch them gasp. And here's my binder. They look in there, they see them, and they go, why is this not in a sleeve or any? Because it's in that protected page there. It should be the same thing, right? Like, you're putting it in a plastic thing, I'm putting it in a plastic thing. Like, what the hell's the difference? And oh my god, don't get them started because you'll never hear the end of it. Oh Lord, you know how stupid you are. That could cause the micro scuff and blah blah blah. And it's like, but I'm not looking to either sell it, bud. I mean, to you, is it worth what you think right now? And you got the right thing. I might trade it, but I'm not going to just sell it outright to you. I'll have an empty spot now, and MOCD. That's going to bug the hell out of me. And I've made some good trades. I made some dud ones. I had a special Mew that I got for like, I think I paid like $1 for it. And I ended up having people tell me just a few years later when they saw it in my collection, like, why is that there, dude? That's like, you know what that's worth? I'm like, no, they're like, that's like $200 card. I'm like, oh, cool. I just like it. It's on fire. It's neat and funny. I like it. And then at the time when I was trading it to do it at a card show, I think it probably had worth been at least 500-600, and I had no idea. I was an honest guy because I'm like, I didn't honestly think about trading this one, but you got something I really kind of like, and maybe we can work something out. It ended up not getting the one I really wanted, which would have made the actual trade worth it. But I look at that as what I always did when I was a kid and I made a trade. Well, I did it, and now I got to learn from it. Either I'll be happy and maybe one day I'll find another one and probably pay out the dick for it, or I'll be just happy with what I got because obviously I have to be because I did trade to begin with.
You know,
Some part of my brain said, you need to do this, so it's okay. So it's got to be okay, and that's what you just got to keep telling yourself, and it makes things easier. Otherwise, you just kind of, why did I do that? I really shouldn't have done that. I really probably shouldn't have done that. Yep. Like I said, Pete, honestly, out of that one, I don't remember what the hell I got. I don't remember what I ended up getting out of that trade.
I think it was Charizard.
Yep. It was that one e-reader Hololess that we ended up finding out made the Mew at the time look like chump change, but now the Mew's worth way more than that, like 10 times more than what that Charizard is.
Yep.
The only reason why that Charizard jumped up in price because the creator, the artist of it died.
Yep.
Like within
is
that
why
week of
he's
that
so
event.
popular and nuts?
Oh, but some of
I
those,
was
but some of
trying to
the
figure it out. I figured Pikachu would be the most valuable one. It's
Oh,
not, it's
no.
Charizard.
Yep, with some of the artworks that this one famous Pokemon dude did, because a lot of people go, you should know this stuff. After me, I enjoyed the card. I never enjoyed to learn much about who made it. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm more like, I like what it looks like. It's like when I pick up this truck right here. Like, I like it because I like it. I don't care who the hell made it.
Exactly.
I appreciate that they made it, but you should have made it more known that you made it. 'Cause I don't know. I just like the truck.
Lots of people over the years in the toy hobby. Oh, what should I get? What's going to be worth the most? I'd say, hey, like it because you buy it, not because you think it might go up
No,
someday. Because
no.
it could go absolutely worthless. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's just like I could compare I don't know. I could compare. Nope. Let me see. This one, and I could compare this one. They're the same truck, essentially different paint job. Well, this one's going to be worth a little more because it's older than this one, but at the time when this one's released, this one's going to be worth more than this one just because it's the new hot thing and people want it. And once everyone wants it, has it, or don't care about it anymore, this depreciates and this is older, so the price goes up. So you're smarter buying this one if you ended up liking it more beforehand than if you really did for an investment, because there's somebody out there that could have liked it for what it is and now can't have it because you're a greedy bastard. You know? Like, I hate it when a collector buys for greed purpose. Like, I don't mind it if you're like, for me, I have like 3 or 4 different versions of a specific card, and they all look almost identical, but they all have a slight difference, and that's why I like them. It's not like I have 20 of the exact same one.
Yeah.
Like, I like everyone in the world to have one of something if they wanted it, but it doesn't go that way for everyone sometimes. Like, that's where people like me, though, also that have a rarity problem, have a real big issue, because today's day and age, trying to find anything rare, you ain't. The scalpers already got every 16 billion of them throughout a whole pallet's worth of them, because they made buddies with a dude that works in the back room, and there's for sale online that, like, okay, I could go get that at Walmart for $6 at the time, where now they're like 8 or 9. And online, they'd want like 30 to 50, sometimes $100 right out the gate. It's like, why? Because a lot of people want it.
Yep.
But I want it because I like to have just one. But yeah, that's not my problem, bud. I like money, so you want it, give me what I want for it, or get walking. Hope you get lucky to get one before I see it, which I doubt you ever will. And sometimes I get lucky.
I like when I see limited edition, one of 16,000. Like,
Yep. Well, that's the thing. When I see that, if you really think about it, any of them are going to be a highly rare item at some day and point when that series is done, just because that's 16,000 out of like 16 billion Americans. There's only so many Walmarts, so many places that those are going to go, And if you get one, you're lucky to have one because they ain't going to remake it again, most likely 100% the same way the next time. Sometimes they'll be better, sometimes they'll be worse. And then sometimes it'll be like this case where they're two completely different paint jobs. I like the orange one better because it's the original factory paint job. But I like the other one because, for one, it's for the American thing of 250 years. And for two, it reminds me of a lot of the old Dodges I see back home because they were always a retired Army truck with the sprayed on, camo job and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like that someday I'll get it on my farm diorama when I get a little bigger and it'll fit right in. Like, you should see some of the stuff I have over there sitting in real dirt. Like, it's not, like, everyone goes, oh, that's cool. What do you use for dirt? Dirt. Aren't you worried that's going to break down the tracks or the rubber or dry rot? No. They ain't ever going to get wet. It's like just dirt's just old, dry, everything else. So it's fine. It'll be moved maybe once or twice to move it a different direction or something, maybe once in its life. But other than that, that's where it's going to sit. I'm not going to roll it around on a table. I mean, if the tires happen to dry rot there, well, I guess my kids or great grandkids will have to figure that out when it comes time to move the table.
Yep.
And for me, I got to get my enjoyment out of it. I got to technically play with it. It's put where I want it. Like, that's where it sits. Like,
That's
you
why I
got
like the construction and the farm because you don't have to worry about dusting it.
Yep. Well, that's the thing too with me is you have to semi-dust it, but I call it the blow dust, and that's just to get enough of a dust bunny rolled, which is all the other fibers and hairs that don't consider dust, because what happens afterwards is it's left with a fine dust that looks like that. Like, that truck looks like if I put it over there, it'd been sitting in the field for a couple of years.
Yep.
It'd blend right in. Like, I love that factor. But then I got some that are like in these glass domes that when I'm ready to take them out, it's going to look like a factory brand new truck on the farm, and the old dusty guy's going to be moved off into the pasture with the rest of them.
Oh, of course.
Or moved into the barn. Yeah, because I have a whole barn that's full of like race car, like drag car kind of stuff that I had on the farm that the old farmer liked to dabble in. That's the story it's sticking to with the whole role that Roll plays on that land. And it's full of everything, like old flatbed trucks and old style drag cars and anything, even a few semis that I didn't have room for. And then I got a bunch over here sitting behind me that are just piled because they were on there, but well, they didn't fit there anymore and something else was going to go there. So they got put to the side. And now I got a big old pile started that it's just hilarious on how fast you'll build them up when you originally first get them and be like, I got an idea for that. And then you'll find something else, maybe a month, day, year, 10 years later, and be like, that's going to look more like what I wanted. And then you look at the other one and you go, I don't want to play with like that old Toy Story meme there everyone talks about you anymore. Boop. You look good there. I like you now. Yeah, you're the good guy. You sit there. You're the star of the show. No. But they're all kept in good condition. They're just, most collectors are probably like, why do you have two signed NASCARs sitting on this? Because I like them.
Yeah.
But they're signed. Don't care. They look cooler that way. Made you talk about it, right? If I had them in the box, you wouldn't even have seen them. They purposely
I have anything because I like it, not because it might be worth something someday.
Yep. I'll dabble in that once in a great occasion, and if it's like I've stumbled upon some game that I've seen on a meme that this went from $1 to 50,000 overnight. You find it, you're a millionaire. And I've always hoped to be the lucky person to be at like old yard sale, flea market, going through a random game of like PS1 or whatever games that I know there's specific ones that I'm looking for, and either take it and just be like, I got it, ready to play it, guys. Okay, today on today's episode, or be like, who wants it? Money?
Yep.
Somebody wants it more than I did. At least it's been found.
What game would this be you be talking about?
right. Exactly. Like, that's how it goes. Like, I got some that I know I probably sold to a pawn shop at a young age because, well, addiction sucks. Anyways, it's not like heroin or anything, but just in general. And money's tight, and well, pawn shops are just new in your area, and it's like, well, it beats putting cans in that machine at Walmart. What's this worth? And well, that's where a lot of your old game collection likes to bye-bye. And to you, it's like, oh, you're gonna give me $25 for the whole binder? So yeah, that beats what I would have put them at $1 a piece at a yard sale. So yeah, deal. Well, that's when nostalgia started to become a market, and people started going, you know what? I can make a killing off this dude right now because he really wants that. And I didn't put a sticker on it. And I know he's about to ask me what I want for it. I've seen really say that's worth a lot of money. Yeah, maybe or may not. I don't care. But let's try and roll the dice. How about 30,000, South? That's pretty cheap, right? They sell what, 50,000 daily. That's cheap, right? You can afford that. Sometimes they'll get that crazy price, and you'll just be like, well, now that's the market standard, because now the last sold listing is what everyone's going to go by, and that's where the price goes. Pew! That's what all this price hike crap going on is right now that everyone's complaining about. How Joe Smo's taking my Bic here and going, well, I today want to say it's worth $3. Next day, I'm gonna try and sell it for $350. And next day, $450, so on and so forth. Keep jacking your price up to where people are starting to get them graded. Now they're worth even stupid more, and then the price just goes for dummy. Yet people start going, it's the only one in the world. Buy it. Next person happens to get one because they just graded it because there's a billion of them. Oh, I need it. Buy it. Boom. That's how the price keeps going up on all this crap. To where I guarantee you, Bolt Commons downstairs in a gigantic closet that is just filled with hundreds of thousands of them, probably tens of thousands, and they could be worth like $200-$300 right now, and I have no damn idea. Shit, they could be worth anywhere from $20 to $40, and I don't have any idea. And to me, it's like, I collect for the fun, not because I could potentially be sitting on a dumb fortune. That's for my kids to decide on, whoever gets it.
Yeah.
They want to keep it. They want to keep it and keep investing. Cool. Otherwise, well, I'm sitting on a fortune. I know what it's worth at times, and it makes you proud when you look at it that way. Sometimes be like, no, I got that for nothing, and no, that's worth stupid. And I still don't care, but it's just, take that, scalper.
Yep.
The little victories in life, just like these little stupid consoles and stuff. Well, there, if I shake it, you can see part of it. There we go. I don't know how it's showing up right now, but it is. But it's that little Xbox guy sits on my desk, or even this little Hallmark Xbox 360. Freaking scalpers bought those up, jacked the price up stupid during the holidays every time they come out. And I'm a sucker for little things like that. I always wanted it as a kid just because I liked miniature crap. That's a problem my mother gave me, and well, now it's part of me, and I like tiny things, and well, that's just cool as shit. Those people, though, older kids and younger kids be like, well, does it actually play games? No, but it does this. Click, makes a sound. And they go, well, that's stupid. And I go, that made my day right there. Just be able to walk back down that memory lane the first time hearing that sound. Just, and that's where now scalpers go, what I say, nostalgia's a market.
Have you seen the mini chainsaws on Temu?
Have you seen the tiny ones that actually work that are extremely stupid tiny?
That's these.
Yeah,
that's them. I want one so bad.
I have a little RC truck and fit in perfect, but I've known about them for years. Like, I just find that the bee's knees. Like, I'm a person that I'll still run my little RC around. Like, I'll make little tracks and stuff for it and shit. Like, I don't care if people want to call me childish. I go, well, at least I'm having fun with my life, and I'm not sitting there being a grumpy old fuck.
I just discovered Temu, and man, the miniature bow and arrow, the miniature chainsaw.
Look at the crossbows. They're cool.
Yeah, them are sweet too. Yeah,
they're highly detailed.
Yeah, they are.
I've watched a lot of YouTubers. They make fun of them and stuff. And to me, it's just like, how cool it is just look at that thing and be like, looks just like that, but it's this, and it actually does work, even though it may be kind of crappy. That's badass. Because I'm actually
Yeah,
holding it. It's not in my brain floating around in an image. It's here in my hand. Like, it astounds me. It's just admirable that us as human race, we like tiny things. I'm surrounded by tiny things. I live in a tiny world. In a big world. As they say. Or was it a tiny world in a big, big world? Something like that the song went. But geez, what you've never been able to see, Timbo, is the factor that I'm a big Pennzoil nut because I'm from Pennsylvania. So I support the company pretty hardcore. And I got the old Ertl 118, I think it's 118 scale Pennzoil Pontiac Grand Prix. It's like the 80s, very like beginning 91, 92's body style. And then I got the dually truck that's hauling a trailer with a Pennzoil car on it by M2, the Pennzoil NASCAR truck, the Pennzoil recent guy, and the champion winning car with the confetti all over it. The other Pennzoil M2 Mustang. There's a Pennzoil Dodge. There's another Pennzoil weird looking guy, and I think another one back there. I got so much that, but it's also mixed in right now. I'm looking at the old school interstate battery car that always as a kid made interstate batteries seem like something cool that a cool guy would have, even though they're like, yeah, they're an okay battery. They're better than some, but there's some that outperform them, and I'm not gonna lie about it, but they're a solid battery.
everybody knows Excide's better.
Yeah, well, it's like you look at you look at a kid that's seeing the Tide, like even Tide race car, and you'd be like, that makes Tide look cool, even though I have no idea what Tide is. I like it.
Yeah.
Colors sold. I mean, yeah, I got the old. I searched and hunted for this car ever since I was a kid. I don't remember the 100% full detail to the story. Besides, I was going to the local Toys R Us, which is over an hour and like 10 minutes away, and it was for something. I don't remember, it was some reward or something. I don't remember. I just remember going there. And then them being like, you gotta hurry up, we gotta go. And of course, you know, back then when Toys R Us, their car aisle was stupid. And you have like little, I don't know, I could have been older than between 7 or, I'd probably say more like between the ages of 6 and 8, anywhere in there. And your little kid brain's looking up going, which one should I try and get? Because they might say yeah or no, depending on what one, because you don't know what price is. You just look at it and be like, I want that one. Well, I found the WCW race car. And when I found that, I was like, I had to have it all of a sudden. Don't know why. My little kid brain just went, you want that car? You need that car. You know, you don't know anything about what the hell's all over it. The colors have sold you. You want that. And for the oddest life of me, meeting a guy like Pete that he likes purple, and me being a dude that my whole life I hated purple because, you know, back when you were kids, the whole thing taught that purple's gay and such and so forth. And anyways, well, I even though I may have liked it, my subconscious was trained not to. Well, this car, I don't care. It's just like the Lakers. I don't care they got purple in their stuff. I like the color pattern. That purple, that yellow, just it looks good. And it's like the WCW car sits over there by Pete. It literally has the perfect slash in the middle of purple to yellow bleed that it just screams 90s colors. And it just brings my brain happiness. Even though I shouldn't like it, I do.
Yep.
And I remember when I went to the NASCAR shop to open up in our mall, and the guy's like, was there any specific one you're looking for? And I'm like, you know what? I doubt you probably have it. I gotta ask though. Because he has a wall that's got like over 10,000 cars just hanging on pegs. And I'm like, do you happen to have the old WCW car? And he's like, which one? The one that was like purple, and you know, he's like, blah, blah, blah. The driver, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, hold on a minute. And I'm sitting there talking to my wife, and I'm like, yeah, you're probably gonna find it. More than 2 minutes later, dude turned around. You mean this one? I look at it, I'm like, well, that ain't the same box came in, but that's the exact same damn car, but the same company. I have to have this, sir. What do you want for a shopkeep? Name your price. Take my money, Mimi.
Here's my
Yeah.
wallet. Here's my wife. Just give me that car.
I think I got it for like $299. You know, it's not apparently a very valuable car, but for me, I don't care. It's the factor of what it is that brought me joy to be like, I have to have it. I need it. Give it here. It's just like that golden Dale truck back there. That's actually the Mike Skinner truck. To me, when I saw it at the store, I'm like, you know what? When I was a kid, if I ever saw something like that, the NASCAR shop that was local to us in Westfield, I would have died if my parents would have said, yeah, go ahead and get it, because that probably would have had like a $40, $60 price tag, and back then the inflation is probably like $100, $120.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have to know, what do you gotta have on it? And I think he said it was like $7, $8. I just looked at him like, here you go. It's coming home. And to me, I don't care what it's worth in general. It's just the factor that I got to have that little bit of kidhood memory of being like, hey, you know what? I could have had that at a time and really wanted it, and probably be the story to tell by now, but I would have had it. And now I can have it as an adult, and I'm not going to destroy it. I want it. Give me.
Yeah.
I'll take one, please. Yep. Because I was always a big Dale Earnhardt fan, and even though the truck was driven by Mike Skinner but one time, and I think it was either the Rainbow one or the Oriole one they did over in Japan. And which I still need to get a model of that one just to have it. But I got this one and I about died. It's one of the 124 scale, fully detailed, you know, the whole hood opens up and such, and it's got all the detailed little bits and bobs, and the dude said $25, and I was like, that sounds cheap as hell to me. I bet when I was a kid that'd be $65 all day long on that show. Give me.
Yep.
And just like so on and so forth. And then I got a few Matchbox ones that, well, I was trading cars with a kid on a playground. Well, this specific Dale Earnhardt car was so fudged up by the kid that the paint was like gone, that I had my mom, who was a really artsy-fartsy person because she got an arts and crafts and started selling them, and she repainted 90% of everything down to the detail, the GM, the blue, the M3, everything. It looked like it came from the store, but, you know, hand-painted kind of quality. So I loved the hell out of it. Years later, it definitely got destroyed, lost, who God knows whatever happened to it. And I found this one at a RC slash NASCAR shop when my son was going to get dental work done at a mall. And I was just like, how much you gotta have on that? $3. Take it. Well, the wheels on these, there's a weird story. If you look it up online, this one in the back is always kind of smaller and different shape. And a lot of people like try to say it's because, oh, that's how NASCAR rid it, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not that. It's because Matchbox effed the hell up on making these. And when they started shipping them, they never really did full-on quality control for something like this in a box on the direction of while they normally sat, one way or the other, that it was hard to tell until you got it out of the box. And it looks like it's slipped off its post, because it's supposed to be almost like a two-part rim that's melted together, because, you know, it's friction pushed together so fast it kind of just like glues itself, whatever you want to say. That this one didn't get on there right, and no matter how much you part and push it, it will never move. But you can see exactly how it was supposed to be on there. Well, I got one in a box down there from another shop, and I checked it out, and I think that one either doesn't have the problem, and I got lucky and finally have one that doesn't have the weird wheel issue, or this is one that I got and it still has the issue, but on the opposite side. Yep. There's quite a few cars that are like that around in here that I've gotten over the years. Like, I got the original Dale truck in normal color by Matchbox. Like, I got a few of the bucket list things that I would have died to have as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I figured that if I gave Timbo even a little extra time to try and hop in before we ended, it's the benefit of the doubt that I tried, dang it. Oh, I gave it as long as I could, and he ain't coming. So, suppose it being at 2:21 and hot as hell, and almost 8 o'clock at night. Even though this conversation has been quite enjoyable, there, fellas, I'm not gonna lie. I know it wasn't probably much to hear me just babble on about toys to anyone, but it's nice somewhat to talk to somebody that kind of gets what the hell I'm into here and doesn't look at me like I'm
Everybody's got
crazy
their-
like my
their
wife
little
does
nip from
sometimes.
their child.
Yeah, that's a little kid out to play once in a while. That always keep them suppressed in the back of the mind.
Yeah.
That's all good. That's how I look at life. You gotta live it happy, or you're gonna die grumpy. Which do you want to do? I made that decision a long time ago for myself.
Heck, I'm 50 years old and I'm buying SpongeBob figures down at the Dollar Tree because they're cool. They're SpongeBob.
Hey, don't feel you wrong, mate. I have a rainbow unicorn, one of the little figures that I know you're talking about, because I got the SpongeBob ones. I think I got the Ren and Stimpy ones. I got the Rex from
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
You know, because he's got goofy printed eyes. They're kind of like, I
Yeah.
call him the one that's like, "Hey, you guys, you put my stuffing in a little wrong," kind of guy. But yeah, I get that kind of stuff because the unicorn stuff's mainly for my daughter. I'm not afraid to admit that I get that from my father. He definitely secretly likes unicorns because my parents, as a kid, in their bedroom had a poster that was made out of a puzzle that they put together that was unicorns on this really majestic, like, space all black background. Like, it screamed the 80s. Let's just put it that way. And for me, it's just like, I never got taught that a unicorn is bad because a unicorn wasn't a unicorn. Unicorn was Pegasus. It wasn't a unicorn. We called it just Pegasus, the horned horse. And
Pegasus was the winged horse.
I know, but they also depicted it sometimes with a horn. It's weird. Depends on the mythological track you follow. Anywho, and it's just one of those things for me that it's where her and I have that little bit of connection out of all the weird crap she does like that I definitely don't. I'm not afraid to admit it. I am a man and/or have an interest in trying to learn. People call me a bigot or hardcore, but no, it's like, it just ain't my thing, chick. Sorry. Cool. I'll get wrong, it's cool, but your thing, you do it. I want to be over here.
You know me.
And that's just how it is, like, life ain't easy, but it's crazy. And the easier you make it for yourself, the less crazy it is. Yep. Already Pete over here has been fading in and out. He's
Peter, wake up.
he's in. I haven't.
Actually, no. I've actually been sitting here listening the whole time.
I don't know. But I usually watch you. You were almost in sleep mode before you got called out. You were just
So what does
eyes
Peter
closed, just about to sleep. Pretty much about everything I do to an extent. He didn't used to be much in the cars until he started hanging out with me again. And that's because, like we've always said, he didn't grow up with a father figure. And, well, I've always been like the bigger father, daddy kind of situation where I'm playing the friend, the dad, and brother kind of situation. Because me growing up, I never had a brother. I had a sister that was before my older sister that they lost when she was a baby. And my older sister and I lost connection in our teen years to where I haven't talked to her personally in shit. Gotta be 6+ years, if not more. Yep. My family's never been a close thing. We stray pretty far. The immediate family, like mom and dad, it's about as far as it gets because all the grandparents are dead. So, I don't really have any aunts or uncles that either live close and or care that I probably exist. So, yeah. It's life for you. You can't always pick your friends, but and you can't always pick your family. But with your friends, they sometimes can be thicker than the blood that you have in your veins, and that is
yeah.
a true story. I definitely probably have more friend blood than I do have blood, I guess, to put it. I don't know.
Blood ain't always family, and family ain't always blood.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Always keep the circle small, but sometimes if you find the good, don't be afraid to let them in. But feel them out before you just start letting them in. I learned that a long time ago. Sometimes you let them in too fast, and then it's like, hey, what happened? What I do? Did I say something? You never know when it bothers you. Well, life goes, though. I don't think I did notice. I know they're not here anymore, the Sarah person. And, well, if that is what the big man goes by their name of, I hope so. Because, if not, it would depict him wrong in his book and everyone else's eyes that follow that book. And, it wouldn't be right.
What? Stop it.
Yeah. What? What? Yeah, it's because that PC sitting over there going, Mother lover, it's hot over here. I'm gonna run my fans. I'm restoring my threshold. Yep, I'm cooled off now. Nope, never mind. I'm hot again.
I'm sitting here, you're just watching. I'm just like, I just noticed there's. Stop.
I'm cool. I'm hot. I'm cool. I'm hot. I'm cool. I'm hot. Oh, that's because my PC's smaller than yours. I know mine puts out way more heat than that one does. And therefore, yours is just sucking it up because it lives in the corner that's just a hot corner in general.
Yep.
Well,
My fans always run. From the time it goes on till the time I shut it off, they just run.
mine never shuts off unless I tell it to, and that's probably for less than 3 seconds.
Yep.
And other than that, it's on 24/7, 365. And yes, I'm running a 5070 Ti, which is, the famed 50 series flame balls. So everyone says it's a ticking time bomb. I don't think I'm really going to have any issues. The way I have it, and the way and everything I've learned, it should be in the safest position. I never push it up to 100% use at all times. And there's always the fans running on in the profile that makes it so it always stays at a certain temperature, no matter what I'm doing with it. I think I'm okay. I mean, there's been a time or two where I've fallen asleep, and I know I left the game on, which makes the GPU use almost 100% of itself on the way we normally play it on those big, larger maps.
Yep.
And it seems to not give a damn. It might get a little toasty, but I haven't also, though, ever tried that dead middle of summer yet, and I hope not to, because I know this office, there's no air conditioning in this place, so, yeah, it's already reached up in the hundreds up here when it's only been 80 out, and it's only going to get to 100 out, and we'll probably both do like the last couple of years of episodes, but you can tell when summertime hits because we start getting mush brain real fast.
Where I start falling asleep really quickly.
No, not just fall asleep, you just go completely up to the tractor. Well, yes, Peter, what about it? I'm driving. Okay. Yep. Oh, I guess though, on that note, we're gonna call this podcast to do and hope that well, I don't know. I don't know if we'll finish it off one more next Saturday just to please my mind of having at least 5, and it's a happy number for my brain, or if I'm just gonna say this is the one where the plug is pulled and it's dead and gone. But put her on life support right now in a critical condition. Any wrong bumper turn can make it just so we'll see how it goes, because like I said, before you were here it was quite dead, but I enjoy these conversations when we actually get to just chat about random bullcrap and don't actually have a necessary plan to go with. That's where our best conversations for me and Pete have ever come from across the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Just random.
Yeah, don't force it. Just let it come natural.
Sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it ends like now on a sentimental good note, but it's all part of the game, maybe. We rolled the dice, and today it wasn't snake eyes, but it's damn close. So, on that note, we really hope you guys did enjoy this podcast. No, not many of you have seen it, and probably never will, but we'll keep track for a little bit, see what happens. But on that note, too, we do appreciate you, Timbo, for actually stopping in and not caring that, we're doing this and we're just having a good time. Well, trying to.
All it's about.
Yep. But alrighty, guys. On that note, we're gonna all hear from the Half-Lit Barn podcast crew. Gonna bid you adieu and a good night, and hopefully, maybe we'll catch you next Saturday. But if we don't, live prosper and fly high, little Bobby, or whatever they say. Bye.
Bye.